On today's video, I'll be travelling from here at London Liverpool Street out east to Colchester on board one of Greater Anglia's new FLIRT trains, which are supposedly Britain's best train. However, things are quite wrong with this entire journey, so join me as I show you what a terrible fail this video was to film. Hello there, today you found me outside of London Liverpool Street, where today I'll be travelling from here to Chelmsford using Greater Anglia. But before we do any of that, let's go inside and check out what the station has to offer to us. As of 2024, this station had 94.5 million users and therefore has connections to several London Underground lines, but also the Elizabeth line. Other services include the London Overground Weaver line, the Stansted Express, and the very rare C2C service on the weekend. But Greater Anglia have the most services out of the station, serving both the Western and Eastern Anglian main lines. Now, it's time for a little history lesson. This station opened in 1874 under the Great Eastern Railway, with it receiving tube services a year later in 1875. The most recent addition to the station came in 2022, with the introduction of the core section of the Elizabeth line, which resulted in several new entrances being built, which contributed to the station being the busiest in the UK in the same year. Now let's check out the facilities. As you may have noticed earlier, there is a massive train departure screen. However, our service is not on there yet, as we are very early. On the lower levels, you can find ticket machines, an information desk, the bathroom, and several places to get food before your departure. I just have to say that I absolutely adore the open design of the station. It makes it seem more vibrant and colourful than it already is. It's probably one of my favourite stations in the country. Now with the station tour out of the way, let's head to the ticket gates and board our train. To get through to the platform, we need to scan the barcode on our paper ticket, but for some reason the machine didn't give me the usual orange paper ticket, which is really weird. And here is today's plot twist. The train you see in front of you is not a 745. This train is a Class 755. So what exactly has happened? Well, my train was the 1500 service bound for Norwich. Greater Anglia classify these services as intercity and therefore use their Class 745 trains, which are 12 cars long. However, for some reason, no Class 745s were being operated today, and therefore all intercity services were operated by Class 755 trains, which are very similar to the 745s, but are shorter, do not feature a cafe car, and they do not have a first class area as well. For long-time subscribers of mine, you may remember an old video of mine where I reviewed these trains from Lowestoft to Reedham. You can find the link to that video in the top right corner of this video, but be sure to watch this one first. Let's move on to a few facts about the 755. These trains were designed by Stadler and first entered service in 2019. They have a top speed of 100 miles per hour. A well-known fact about these FLIRT trains is that they are BMUs, meaning that they can operate on two different modes of power. The 755, for example, can operate as an EMU and a DMU via the battery pack in the middle of each unit. I should also explain what FLIRT means. It stands for Fast, Light, Innovative, Regional Train. I'm a big fan of these acronyms that Stadler uses for their trains, as it's very catchy and gives the trains a bit of class to them. Anyways, that's enough yapping from me, let's board the train now. Since this unit consists of 3 Class 755s, I think I'll board the front one. As I do, pay notice to the toilet, as it was not working for the entire journey, so I was unfortunately not able to review it. Let's do a quick seat review. The seat itself is very comfortable, which is surprising for a regional train. Above the seat is an overhead luggage rack, and to the side you can find armrests which can't be adjusted and aren't that comfortable compared to the seat itself.
Service for Norwich.
And we depart on time at 3. The first part of our journey will see us travelling in tunnels as we make our way out of central London as we head eastwards. Now then, let's take a look at today's route map. A while after departure, we'll take a short stop at Stratford Station before we speed eastwards as we approach Chelmsford. We'll be travelling at a top speed of 100 miles per hour as we cover the 45 kilometers journey to Chelmsford. I paid a whopping £20.90 for this journey, but I guess I deserve that for booking on the same day and not using a rail card. A while later, we zoomed past Stratford Station, which is odd as the departure screen listed the station as a stop. As we are still in London, we travel quite slowly at around 59 miles per hour. By the way, if you like what you're seeing today, then be sure to subscribe for more content like this, as I'll be trying to upload more weekly now on. Also, be sure to join my Discord as I give regular updates on my videos. You can find a link in the description down below. We soon zoom past Shenfield Station, which tells us that we have now left Greater London as we head eastwards to Essex. These trains also feature smart screens, which tell us the next stop, how busy each carriage is, and occasionally run an advert about the train operator.
Chelmsford.
As we are slowly approaching Chelmsford, I think it's time I give my final conclusion about today's trip. Well, I can definitely say I'm satisfied with these trains, and can without a doubt say that these are the best trains in Britain currently in service by a long run. The seats are perfect for services, and thanks to those dual power modes, the noise inside is not too loud. However, it is a shame that the toilets were closed the entire trip, and the fact that all services today were not operated by a 745. Maybe one day I will finally be able to ride it. Now then, let's get our stuff together and be ready to get off the train.
Next stop will be...
And we finally arrive at our destination of Chelmsford. Anyways, if you did like what you saw today, then be sure to subscribe for more content like this. And be sure to join my Discord server for updates on my videos. You can find a link in the description down below. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.